Hey guys, welcome to another episode of New Zealand's Biggest Gap Year. It's a big challenge that Laura and I tackled 2 years ago, in which we had to do 365 activities all around New Zealand in 365 days. This is day 64 and we are in Taihape. It's a small town in the north end of New Zealand and it dubs itself as the Gumboot capital of New Zealand. So we're going to be doing something Gumboot related and we're also going to check out the town from above. If you're not sure what a Gumboot is, well, check out this video. And also check in with me at the end of the video, in which I'm going to answer all the questions you had the first time we published the video. See you then!
Today, just after breakfast, we usually, brush our teeth, standard. Wait, I'm going somewhere with this. But there's 2 bathrooms in the Rusty Nails Backpackers. There's a really nice bathroom and there's a rusty nail bathroom. And we sort of have a bit of a race to get the best bathroom, and I get the nicest bathroom because I'm the fastest, the quickest and the smartest. I outwitted, outplayed and outlasted him. And because Robin is a bit of a sore loser... Robin! You're such a dick. This one.
Cool. All right. So, go for it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes, I win. I flew the furthest.
Yesterday we met a lovely guy called Garrett. He's actually staying in the same room that we are. He was like, hey guys, what are you doing tomorrow? Can I spend the day with you as well? Every year here in Taihape, they are throwing a competition of gumboot throwing, and there is some money to be won, and there is a world record of gumboot throwing. So we stage our little competition of gumboot throwing. We get into position. We are setting the rules first because Garrett never heard of that sport before. I mean, how? What?
We are about to do an insane competition right here. The rules are simple. We count down to 3, we all throw our gumboots. Whoever throws their gumboot the furthest wins. I have a child's gumboot for some reason, and the other guys have various other gumboots of all shapes and sizes. And to no one's surprise, I lose. Robin comes second and Greg is the Gumboot champion. I feel honoured to be in his presence, the Gumboot champion of the backpackguide.nz Gumboot Throwing Championship.
Who knew that throwing a dirty old shoe in the air and then running after it in the mud to go pick it up was that much fun? I mean, it's just so cool. Literally, we spent, what, an hour and a half there? We were just laughing the whole time. It is time for us to get on to our second gumboot activity of the day, which is heading to the Taihape Gumboot, which marks the entrance of the town. It's a gigantic scrap metal gumboot painted in colorful colors.
We are doing the Mount Stewart Reserve hike.
Just behind this big gumboot, there is a hike going up Mount Stewart and overlooking the whole city of Taihape, town of Taihape actually. It's not a city, it's a town.
We're making our way up Mount Stewart. There's a bit of mud. We kind of wish we had our gumboots on right now.
Find us a way.
I think we go this way.
Are you sure?
I know it's a loop anyway, so either way we're coming down.
There's many different trees on the way up to Mount Stewart, and again, like the Mangawharo Forest Walk, there are signs to say what type of trees we are passing, which is kind of cool.
So hiking through the forest, we see a lot of native trees as usual. Laura is actually in the lead for today, and she's pretty keen today. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna nail that hike. So she's forcing on us quite a fast pace, which is quite cool. I like a bit of a challenge. And we're getting up that mountain in less than 10 minutes. So good job us.
Sorry, what did you say?
This is a Mairi tree.
How do you know that, Dara?
I'm just knowledgeable. I just know all about New Zealand. I knew it. I knew it a mile off. I knew this was a Totara.
10 minutes later, we are at the top of Mount Stewart. There's just an extra little viewing platform. I don't really know why. I mean, we're already pretty high up the mountain. I guess that little boost really helps with the view. And here it is, the view. We have Taihape, the town of Taihape, surrounding the whole mountain right here. Beyond that, there's rolling green hills, those classic North Island dramatic green rolling hills. Looks amazing. And through the town is the main state highway of the North Island that goes from Wellington to Auckland. That is State Highway 1.
So we were having a great morning with Gareth from Hungary, but he got a little bit sick of us taking about 1 million pictures and video. So he said, hey guys, that was really nice meeting you.
But you're fucking annoying.
But I'm gonna leave you behind and I'm gonna keep on walking. So we are about 10 minutes behind him. And I think we're never gonna see him again. Woo!
It's like a drunk.
So fortunately, I am super smooth on my feet.
How are those new hiking boots working for you?
We are now back at the camper van and we are going to take the road to Palmerston North. This is where we are staying tonight.
Again, just loads of rolling hills, a lot of rain, which is always cool, you know, it just makes everything more dramatic. Clouds, beautiful landscape, awesome roads. I mean, Manawatu is just a green country with stunning hills and everything just looks epic and mysterious, so the drive is pretty epic.
We have a fun-filled day planned in Taihape, the Gumboot capital of New Zealand. Did I mention it's the Gumboot capital of New Zealand? I don't think I said it enough. News just in, it is actually the Gumboot capital of the world.
Alright guys, so as you can see, it's another one of those little quirky towns of New Zealand. If you are watching this video series for the first time, you probably saw us in Otorohanga with something crazy as well, but don't worry, there is some more to come. And if you've already watched New Zealand's Biggest Gap Year once, and you're just using this new web series to kind of refresh on it, you know there is some more stuff coming up. So we got to check out Taihape from above. It's one of those really awesome little walks that you have everywhere in New Zealand. I mean, the amount of little walks that there are in this country is absolutely amazing. So every single time you see one of those green and yellow signs from the DOC, the Department of Conservation, definitely check it out. Usually they're pretty short walk. It always tells you anyway the length of it, and it takes you to some really fun places. And that also makes it way easier on your finances when you travel around New Zealand, because that's a ton of free activities to do in New Zealand. A lot of people are very worried about their budget when traveling in New Zealand, but guess what? In every single town, villages, areas, suburb, there are a plethora of small walk that you can be doing around the country. It's small walk that you can be doing, and they're all free. So you definitely want to check those out. And if you're not sure, you can come and pick our brain up and see, like, hey, you know, not pick our brain up, but pick our brain. Yeah, pick our brain. You can come during our live sessions. So what happens is that every single Sunday, we sit on this couch over there behind me, and we answer your questions live here on YouTube for about an hour. So you just pop in, there is a link in the description below that tells you at what time it is, and yeah, you just come and ask us questions and we plan your trip together, because we kind of are the experts of traveling in New Zealand. We are the team behind the website called NZPocketGuide.com, which is the largest travel guide in the country. And yeah, check out the website as well, NZPocketGuide.com. There is a link below. It's pretty impressive. There's a lot of stuff, if I say so myself, and it's all free, by the way. Alright, so checking out the questions that we received, or comments that we received the first time we posted the video, we have a lot of people that say that they don't do good either at the gumboot throwing, and so none of the three of us did any good, let's be honest. That was pretty terrible. What else is people? No, everybody is just kind of comparing scores on their gumboot. So have you tried gumboot yourself, gumboot throwing yourself? Are you any good at it? I personally am not. As you can see, I did win, but you know, still wasn't really that good. But yeah, if you do, just put your score, or, you know, how far you threw it. Put it in the description below. So in the link below. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us for another episode of New Zealand's Biggest Gap Year. We're going to be doing some more episodes very, very soon. So if you do want to stay up to date, you can hit subscribe. If you do find this video useful in planning your trip to New Zealand, if you find anything we do useful, it's always cool to click like. It's a free way for you to say thank you to us for all our hard work, and that tells YouTube that our videos are useful, so why not? And in the meantime, have happy days and see you soon in New Zealand. Bye bye.